What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Seriously, y'all are the best. Thank you for your likes and your comments and your shares and just for freaking spending some time here with me. Um, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna ring the sound bowl as per usual. Okay, and then we're gonna get started on a general reading. We're gonna see who's in your energy and what do they want. Okay. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Let's just get it going here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm calling on Spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to actually start with one of these energy. It's actually a divine feminine energy, but I just wanted to see kind of where you're at. And then we're going to explore a situation and see who's in your energy. And again, what do they want? Okay, so let's start with seeing where you're at, what vibe you're in currently. Ooh, whoa. We have essence of all of the Buddhas. And I honestly, Vajrayogini? I don't know how to say this. This is not my forte. But I will show you the card in a second. It says, I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Okay, I have the power to make each moment sacred. So you are really standing in your power at the moment, okay? And you have this magic touch, I feel like, okay? That everything you do, everything you say, everything you create, everything, it just seems so freaking magical to those who are in your space or just around you. People feel like, I know it's a lot, okay? So I don't want anybody to like get a god complex out of this energy, but it just feels like it's an essence of all Buddhas. You just have this magic touch to everything that you do, okay? You may not even realize it, but other people, they perhaps feel like blessed, or when you speak to them, you speak an idea that inspires them, or something about just being in your energy really truly boosts other people. It leaves them feeling empowered. It leaves people feeling very much confident, perhaps, or just you do something to people where it like really makes them believe in themselves, and it's a really beautiful energy. Okay, I don't know why, but I have to just mention, when I was ringing the sound bowl, I did hear the word imposter. And funny enough, Spirit, I have a 7-year-old son. Well, he's 6. He'll be 7 soon. Um, and he plays this game like Among Us. He plays Among Us, and I just saw one of these little Among Us creatures from the game or whatever. And I was like, that's pretty sus. That's all he says about it. Anyways, so I was getting this string of like, imposter, somebody who's playing around with you, playing with your energy. Perhaps we're going to see what comes up, but I want a little bit more about you first. The reason why I feel like this is linking together is that there is somebody who knows that you have like just really great ideas, or again, you have this magic touch, or it seems that everything you touch turns to gold, like that Midas touch thing. And somebody knows that, and I'm hearing is farming you for that, or somebody who is trying to like, I know I heard imposter, but somebody who's perhaps trying to imitate your energy, or taking things, I don't know. We'll see what comes up, but I'm getting like imitation. But imitation is the highest form of flattery, right? But it can also be kind of annoying if somebody's trying to like really, I'm hearing body snatchers, which is kind of crazy. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting these weird images in my mind. There's somebody who like literally wants to be you, in a sense where they're just trying to copy every single thing that you do, perhaps even claiming it as their own, things of that nature. Somebody's like really watching you, okay? Really watching you, trying to like imitate, okay? But they're an imposter. So, okay, something like that. But I want one more about you, where you're at right now. And I mean, like, it is whatever. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what comes up for this. But again, imitation is a higher form of flattery. So we'll see. Okay. But it can be annoying if somebody's always kind of taking your ideas or whatever. But if you're giving them away, I mean, I don't know. I feel like people just get inspired by the things that you say, right? You have this like essence about you. You have this quality. You're just super creative. What do we have? Kuan Yin, okay, the goddess of compassion. All right, so a lot of you are very kind and compassionate, and again, could be giving away ideas or helping people solve problems. You know, people might be running to you all the time and being like, this is going on, what do I do here? And they see you as being somebody who just has really good ideas, okay? And that's not a bad thing. Okay, so I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Okay, so you have, you're very curious about other people. You're very compassionate. You kind of like being in that position of, you know, people come to you, you get to learn about them, you learn about life, you learn about different situations, and then you come up with these incredible, like you're just an excellent problem solver, okay? You come up with these incredible solutions, and people feel very much blessed. They feel very much like, how do you do it? You know, they can't wrap their minds around it. Okay, so that is the good stuff here. I'm going to get another one because I feel like I should here. But there is going to be, I feel like there is someone here in the energy that is using you straight up for these ideas and stuff like that. Okay, so let's just see what we have here. We have Green Terra, the Buddha of enlightened action. Okay, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Okay, so that's what it is with you, is you have you are very connected to your soul. You're very connected to your intuition. You're very connected to just the mysteries of the universe, how things work. And, you know, you are connected to your creativity. We also have Kali energy, which is very powerful, the mother of the universe vibes here. So it says, I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Okay, so you really are stepping into your own power. You are really owning it. It's like maybe some of you are going to turn this ability into a business of some sort for some of you. Okay, now what I mean by that is, like, we don't always have to, you know, monetize our skills and things of that nature. But if you are really good at creating or solving problems, or you know, finding these solutions and creative ideas and things of that nature, why not make that work for you, right? If you're passionate about helping others, why not let that work for you? Your ideas could be something that, you know, you are giving to the world, right? And it's pretty cool. So some of you may have this brilliant idea to farm your ideas out, okay? But I do feel like there is someone coming up in your energy right now who just wants to take and take and take, and they don't want energy exchange. Now, whether that be paying for your time or your services, or you know, or exchanging gifts, or exchanging services, right? You know, I love doing energy exchange. I have like a massage therapist friend out there who, it's great. I can do a reading for her and she gives me a massage, and it's kind of a nice thing that we do. And that's an energy exchange to me. So it doesn't always have to be like money and what do you do, okay? But I do feel like you're putting something together, or this could be an idea for you to start, you know, thinking about ways in which that you could turn this into your career, in a sense where, you know, you are benefiting from helping others as well. So it's like a mutual thing here. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Okay. Let's get into some tarot. Actually, you know what? I'm called to these tea leaf cards. Okay. And I'll shuffle in different sections. I'm looking for, yeah, look at that vulture right away. Oh my gosh. There is a vulture in your midst, okay? It says it's depression, anxiety, or worry that someone is against you. And it's like you have a very strong intuition and you know that there is a vulture in your midst, okay? Somebody who is again trying to just take and take and take, even though you freely give. I feel like at this point, or maybe you do have a business or something like that, where maybe you're like in social media marketing, or maybe you're in some kind of at some kind of agency. I don't know where you come up with ideas. I have no idea. I have no idea what you do. Okay. But there is somebody here who is in trying to kind of just take from you. This could be a coworker as well. Or somebody who just wants to like be you. Cause I was hearing that body snatchers. It's like somebody wants to like live in your skin, which is really creepy. It reminds me of, like Silence of the Lambs, like just weird. It puts the lotion in the basket. Dark man. Oh my gosh, here we go. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. Okay, so this could be the person here. This is an indicator. I feel like this is somebody who also has, like if you are an intuitive person and you can feel people's energy and you're an empath or something like that, you will be able to tell somebody's like aura or somebody's energy. They come off as being quite dark. Now, regardless of their hair color or their complexion, it doesn't matter. It could be like freaking powder, the palest person in the world, but they can look dark to you. Do you know what I mean? You can sense an energy that's very dark about them. So this is a man. It is straight up a man in your world. Now, this could be a boss, a coworker. It could even be a friend, a lover, a family member. Somebody here who is trying to take your ideas and run with it as their own, okay? We have carrot, opportunity, or windfall. Yes. This person sees you as being almost like a threat, I feel like, because you come up with things a lot faster than they do, or you are just like, you've just got that X factor, that you have this essence of the Buddha here, where you just come up, everything you touch is freaking magical, and they may see you as a threat. And so I do feel like they could be taking your ideas and using them as your own, or as taking your ideas and using them as their own. Okay. What do we have here? We have hammock and bow. So, okay. Hammock and bow. So it says you could be taking a vacation physically or mentally, or maybe this is some kind of advice to you, is to take a break, or stop talking to this person. If you have an idea of who they are, we are going to explore it a little bit further, or stop giving away your ideas, or start charging for your time and for your ideas. I don't know. We have bow here. So you're highly thought of. So this is like, this person is like, I feel like there's a little bit of competition and jealousy and threatened feeling here coming up from this man, because it's like he thinks that you're going to overtake him or something like that. You're going to go a little bit further past him. You're going to be more successful. You're going to get the attention. You're already highly thought of and highly sought after, perhaps, as being a problem solver, or as being somebody who is, again, we keep getting this for our tribe, is like on the edge, on the leading edge of something, right? So I don't know if you're a trendsetter or what you are, but you've got ideas. You've got really good ideas here. Again, and like people know that about you. And so I feel like they come to you quite a bit for problem solving. Okay. I just heard you could be even like another tarot reader or something on here. Okay. You could be another tarot reader. If you are, then just take a little bit of warning here, that there is somebody in your energy. Either way, take a warning. Okay. So pay attention to your health here. Okay. Pay attention to your health. I feel like it's just pay attention to your mental health and your energy. Because like, I feel like somebody's trying to, again, I kept getting that like farming, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like where somebody wants to just like take and take and take from you, and you can feel depleted, even if it's just energetically. Okay. Horseshoe. So you have very good luck coming into you. Okay. So taking a break, maybe from sharing your insight, your ideas, or keeping things to yourself, and not so freely offering them out to the world, because there is somebody here. Okay. Let's talk about the person in your energy. Let's talk about what's going on for them. And then I want to know what they're trying to take from you. Okay. And why. Okay. If it's not a man, I know like a gender is, it's such a tricky thing when we're reading for so many people, okay? Then it would be somebody who is in their masculine energy, okay? So it could be somebody in a female body or like, you know, non-binary body, you know, who is like kind of in their masculine energy, okay? I would say that. Okay, let me see. We have expectation, and this came up in the reverse. So something that they were waiting for, something that they had expected, is falling through or not, is not happening for them. Okay, we have house as well. And then we have family room. Okay. One more, please. I just want to know what is being talked about. Because whenever I have family room, it's something that's being talked about in the home, in the house, about a home. Something's falling through for them. Maybe they can't pay their bills, something like that. Mature woman. Okay. Mature woman. Immature man. This is their parents. And main female. Okay. And oh, okay. Wow. Wow. I just heard something very specific. Okay. This person, whoever they're dealing with, okay, they are connected with somebody. They are partnered up. Okay. And what's actually being talked about, this is very interesting. It's taking a little bit of a turn here. What's being talked about is how they are failing the expectations of their elders, of their parents, of the family, okay? And what's really being talked about, like, I don't know if you could be, I mean, I'm starting to think that you could be like an ex or someone, this could be your ex. If you knew their parents, like this is going to get very specific, so just hang on with me, okay? This portion of the reading is more specific. So this could be a masculine energy that you were once connected to. You would have known their parents, you would have been to their home, or you would have very much been involved with their family or family life, okay? They have a certain expectation now when this masculine, when you were dealing with this masculine, okay? The parents, their parents, I don't want this, they're so involved in this right now. Their parents, okay? You basically set the bar so high for their expectations, okay? So I'm having a really hard time finding the words to explain this, what I'm getting here. So it's like your ex's parents really loved you, okay? They really liked you. They really like you, set the bar really high as far as like standards, who they thought their you know, child was going to bring home. And I mean, this is an adult child, okay? So who their child was going to bring home, meet the family. You know, what's happening here is that your ex has another person, a new person, or someone that they've been connecting with. Now they brought them home and the parents don't approve, okay? So this is that kind of an energy that I'm picking up on. Now, what does this have to do with you? What does this have to do with you? I am going to find out because, you know, I'm starting to get the feeling that it's not so much the masculine energy that's trying to take from you. What I'm getting, and this is really twisted and a little bit warped, okay? So let's just, to make everything plain, let's call their new person a karmic, just so that we know, okay? So your ex's new person, your ex's karmic situation that they're currently in right now, their parents don't approve because one, they've met you and they were wowed by you, or they realize how you know, they felt like you were magical. They just loved being around you. You have really good energy, and I don't know, that you just set the bar really high as far as their expectations for who their child was going to connect with. The new person comes around, okay, and they could even be like, I don't know how connected they are. I don't know if they're getting married or if something like big is happening in that sense. But they've been coming around to the family, and the family has been meeting them, and the family is talking behind their backs, talking about like how it isn't you, or this person isn't good enough, or this person isn't like you, or the family could be like telling a lot of stories about you to the new person. Okay. Like, I don't know if this is like an ex-spouse situation. Again, it just feels like you would have been really familiar with their family, and the new person is really being compared to you, and the expectation isn't being met because, I mean, come on, this is our tribe. Y'all are freaking awesome here, okay? So nobody can replace you. That's the thing, right? Nobody can replace you. And you do have this quality about you that people just love, that people are drawn to you. People love your energy. And again, I don't know what it is, but this ex or this person that you're no longer with, their parents, their family. Okay, so like it doesn't have to be parents. We have mature man, mature woman. It could be their brother and sister-in-law, or however it works out, right? Their family. Okay, they're all talking about how this new person doesn't really measure up to you. Okay, they don't measure up to you. So who, I'm just going right back around. This is very interesting because what I have is that now the karmic is finding out about it, or they may have overheard conversation or have been straight up told that, you were doing this and you did that. And we really like that about, you and da, 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 da. Okay. So to me, I feel like this could be this karmic person that is trying to body snatch you. Oh my gosh, I know, it's really gross. Okay, and what I mean by that is that they are trying to step into your shoes, or maybe they're doing some research on you, maybe they're trying to be this is the imposter, right? This is the imposter. Somebody who is researching on you, somebody who's watching you, somebody who's like trying to perhaps be like you or take some of your ideas and claim it as their own and things of that nature. So I don't know if you're like in the public eye. I was getting that some of you are readers, okay? And they're watching, right? Okay. And I have a lot of amazing reader friends out there. So if you're tuning into this, you know who you are. Watch yourself. You're being watched by a karmic, okay? You're being watched by a karmic, and somebody here is trying to like imitate you, okay? They're trying to imitate you, and they're taking your ideas, and they're taking things like, I feel like that things that you have done or said in the past, or you don't have to be a tarot reader, but you could be somebody also who has like, they're going on your Insta or they're going on your TikTok and they're like scrolling down to oblivion, and they're seeing like past things that you've done and they're replicating them and then calling them their own, okay? Or trying to, or like taking things that you've said off the cuff or whatever, and then they're like claiming that maybe advice as their own or something like that, okay? I just feel like you're being researched by a karmic so that they can basically come in and pretend to be you in order, okay, so this is crazy, in order to impress your ex person's parents or family. Like, does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. This person needs to get a life and they need to get their own identity. Okay. I'm sorry. That's just a little bit too much. Like, that's going a little too far. It is a little creepy, and it is very obsessive. It's a very obsessive and dark energy. Okay. So, where do I go from here? Like, let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it here. Okay. I'm going to use the deviant moon because that's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like that's a little, well, we'll see. Okay, tell me about this karmic. What are they doing? What's going on? No. First tell me what this family is saying, because you're being talked about in rooms that, I feel like you have entered these rooms before, but you're not presently in these rooms now. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are talking about you. We have the moon here. The moon. Yes, this is all secret. This is all hidden. They are kind of gathering in secret, or like, do you know what, I'm sure you've been in situations, or what I'm talking about. It's like they could be sitting in like the living room, or they could be out on the deck or something like that. And then, the family members walk into like the kitchen or, into a room, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? Da, 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 da. This is the kind of thing they're talking about. They're talking about how this new person, this karmic person, does not measure up to you. Okay. They're talking about that in secret. They're trying to be secretive, but apparently, I guess, like, the karmic would have found out about it. Yeah, the karmic would have found out about it. Oh, okay. They're not only talking about you, they're talking about the person that you were connected to as well. So I'm just going to call them your ex. I don't know what else to say, okay? Because I don't know what their gender is. I don't know who they are. Your ex, how you walked away from your ex, okay? And it's like their family is talking about how when you walked away from your ex, you all of a sudden started glowing up and doing much better. And like, I feel like it's really interesting because you have really impressed the ex's family, like really impressed the ex's family. And the ex, like, what sucks about breaking up with someone, I know this, I've been very much close to like my ex's families, a couple of them, right? You break up with the family too, and that's the worst part, especially if you got on really well and like, they clearly loved you, and it seems like no one's gonna live up to that nobody, well, this new person certainly isn't living up to their standard, because you are quite unique, you are quite special, right? There's something about you that they just really love, right? They just love you. And so their family is talking in secret behind closed doors, about how when you walked away, like you really did go glow up, or you really are like doing very great for yourself. They can see that you're on this rise, or maybe something has changed for you financially, or you've like become a boss, or like really just on this glow up energy. You could just be a lot healthier. You could be looking healthier, feeling healthier. You could have started all kinds of new situations, right? But just overall, your peace, your health, your wealth has increased since leaving your ex partner. Okay. Anyways, okay, so they're talking about that. What else are they talking about? This is kind of like, I feel like I'm kind of gossiping right now. It's a gossipy reading. It's a gossip reading. Okay, so okay, we have the Four of Swords. It's like, no wonder why you're not talking anymore. No wonder why, yeah. Oh, they're also talking about how, your person was actually quite devastated on getting here with the Four of Swords, like had to do a lot of long time healing, a long time. Yeah, very much in this energy. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. I feel like they had to do a lot of healing and you didn't even know about it. You didn't know this person. I mean, like, we never know how people are going to respond when we walk away from them or when we go through a breakup. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I feel like your ex really went through the ringer here when the two of you split. And I know some of you, I can hear some of you saying, well, I don't really care. But this is a reading that says who's in your energy and what do they want. You have your ex's new person, we'll call them a karmic or whatever, in your energy, trying to farm you for ideas and personality traits and characteristics, and trying to like step in your shoes or trying to be you. And it is really weird. It's very weird. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. So there's something here. Very much worried. Nine of Swords, Eight of... I feel like this is like moving on from what the family was talking about. Oh, I'm getting it now. Okay, hold on. So the family was talking about all the things that we mentioned about you, okay? How, you basically, you're really amazing. And since you've walked away from your ex person, you've become even better. And, that was a really stupid move. And, they really went through the ringer. I feel like the karmic, the new person or the karmic, was lying and silently listening, snooping around, sneaking around. I don't know why I'm getting like a closet. Like, I don't know, like this is like really like, you could make a movie out of this, like, or, or a soap opera or something here. But we have like, they were like silently sneaking or listening outside of a door or something about that. And they overheard all of this conversation. Now, I don't know whether your person was in that room or your ex-person was in that room or not, and this was being discussed with them. But I do feel like the karmic was excluded, obviously, from this, and they overheard this conversation. Now, this has put them into their worry mode, okay? So the karmic is in worry mode, not getting any sleep at night, staying up, staying awake, kind of watching you and getting really paranoid about what? Getting really paranoid about their person reaching out to you with the Eight of Wands, or the family reaching out on the person's behalf and telling you about this new person and how unsatisfied they are with their new, like, this is a family that is interfering. Okay, I'll tell you that much. This is a family that is interfering, but on your behalf. I don't know whether or not you're still interested in this person, in your ex, but this is what's happening. Okay, the new person is definitely not measuring up, okay, as far as their family is concerned. So I want to get a little bit more curious to see, because I kind of know what the karmic is doing. We know what the family has said. We know the energy that you're in. So let's see how the ex is feeling, okay, about this whole situation. How the ex is feeling perhaps about the karmic. I don't know. Like, what do you guys want to know out of this? This is... Oh. You know what's crazy is I do feel like the ex was in this room. Okay. So in a way, I kind of feel bad about the new person because, like, they don't... we'll explore their energy in a moment because I'm curious. I just don't feel like anybody really deserves that. Like, I don't know. Like, everybody's kind of been in that position at some point where they're being talked about in a negative light, and it's not a good feeling and it's not nice to do. And comparing people to others is not really nice either. Um, so I don't know. I kind of feel bad for them, to be totally honest, and I don't think that this karmic person deserves this, even though it comes, this desire to imitate you comes from a really sad space. To be totally honest, it does. It comes from a space where it's like they don't feel good enough being who they are, which is terribly sad to me, and that they feel that they have to be you is really sad too. Like, they should be able to just be who they are and things of that nature, unless they're just some like shady person. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what they are. But I'm telling you, your ex agrees with the family. Okay. And that's sad too. Like, I feel like this karmic just needs to move on. Or this situation. I mean, if I were in charge of the script and this was a movie, I would write this karmic off into a totally different scenario, because like I would have this karmic leave at this point instead of trying to become or step into the shoes of the ex's, previous partner. Like, that's very sad. Okay, it's very desperate, and it's not a very good look on anyone or feeling, right? Okay. So let me just tell you, we were asked about the ex and how they feel and everything. And here we have, they feel about, you've been moving on, you've moved on into a much brighter period of your life. You are in this energy of glow up success. Okay. With the sun, they're watching you too. And that's probably the other thing that's like going on with this karmic is like, the karmic is not the only one watching you. Your ex is watching you as well. Okay. This masculine person, ex-partner, is watching you, and it could even be that they were caught by the karmic watching you as well. So it's like the family, it's like they know, the karmic understands and knows that you're the first choice and their second choice. Okay, so why would they, if you were first choice, then why are they with a karmic? I'm hearing, right? Maybe some of you are asking that question as we tune in. So I'm just going to ask that. If you were first choice, then why are they even with a karmic? Unless you straight up walked away from them, which you could have done. You could have been sick of their shit or something like that, because I do get the Eight of Cups, right? Like, you abandoned the situation emotionally, but you may have been pressed to go in that way, right? So if you're the first choice, why are they with a karmic? If you're the first choice, why are they even with a karmic? Like, I just feel bad for them too. I really do. Let me just clarify. I have the Five of Pentacles here, and then I have the High Priestess. Oh, that hit the bell. Okay, I'm just going with it. The bell rang on my intuitive hit here. I feel like they snuck out on you, or they snuck around, or something like this nature. I feel like they had no other option. I feel like you did walk away from them because they were messing around behind your back, or they were sneaking off, or they were talking to other people. They were already talking to this karmic, perhaps. And this is like, they were already talking to the karmic, and I feel like you may have found out about it, and you would have abandoned the situation. You would have left. You would have been like, okay, that's enough. Like, I'm not staying here. You knew your value and worth, or you walked away from the situation and you were like, no, I don't think so. This is not happening. You're not having both, or you can't have two people at once. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like the ex was being a little shady for sure. And that's why, they are currently with this person. Wow. Okay, hold on. Yep, there it is. This Five of Swords. They were playing games. And I feel like there is a lot of regret here now, because they find themselves in this situation, and you're blowing up, okay? And you're glowing up, and you're looking really good, and all of these good things are happening for you, and they're seeing that. Oh, this is just a mess. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles here, the Devil, and the Fool. You're in this energy of having new beginnings here, and I just feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like your ex is literally, oh, this is really sad. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Here we have the Five of Cups, and underneath that we have Justice and Judgment. And Three of Swords. My gosh. And Ace of Cups. I'm going to have to extend this because we're getting long here. And I know people's attention spans in general aren't really so long. Plus, I need a break. I always take a break between them. Okay, so what I see here, guys, I'm sorry for the gibbering, but I see the ex is literally hanging on to this karmic person because they're waiting for you to reach out to them. They're waiting for you to come back. They're waiting for a sign that basically you would be interested in speaking to them again. It's very interesting. I feel like they're just hanging on to this karmic to fill a void right now or fill some space, which is really sad. If this sounds like your situation and this sounds like a person that you're currently paired up with, run away. Like if you find yourself identifying with the role of the karmic in this story, cut your losses and run. Because what I see happening here is that the person, who am I talking to now? I need to be straight. The ex person, okay, who was dealing with, you and another person, you and a karmic, okay? You being the first choice. They're waiting for the right time. They're biding their time. They're secretly obsessing over you behind the scenes, okay? They are obsessing over you, and they are waiting for the right time to come towards you. They know that they've hurt you, okay? They know that they've hurt you, but they feel like they can come together. They feel like they can come in and try and make it right with you. Okay, because they haven't been able to get over you, and that's why I feel so bad about this karmic, because they kind of are just like a placeholder, and they know it, and they know it. That's the saddest part. Because as soon as, like, if you, let's say you were to allow this person back into your life, collective, like our tribe I'm speaking to, if you were to allow this person back into your life, they are going to drop that karmic, like, Five of Swords. Five of Cups, Three of Swords. They are going to devastate the karmic. And they are going to give you all the love and attention here with the Ace of Cups. I feel like they didn't stop loving you. They never stopped loving you, but they definitely play a stupid game, win stupid prizes is kind of the thing, right? I feel like they were talking to someone outside of your connection, outside of your relationship, and that's the person that they're currently with. Okay? And they're wasting their time. They're wasting the karmic's time. They're wasting everybody's time. And here's the thing is, like, you don't even realize that this is going on. So maybe this reading is coming up just so that you know that you are being watched, you are being imitated. And the thing is like, yeah, I mean, you have compassion, and this is what it's coming back to. I do feel like whoever's reading this is, you are, Kuan Yin here, the goddess of compassion. You feel bad for the whole situation, for the karmic, because, I mean, whether or not they knew that your ex or this was involved with someone else, whether they were talking, whether or not they knew that, I do feel like it's a shitty position for this person to be in, but it could be also their karma. Man, this is a mess. This is a mess. I don't know if I'm going to post it. Maybe I'm going to. I don't know. Yeah, we'll post it. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to extend it. We're going to see what happens from here. I want to know what's going on. I want to know, is this ex person going to reach out to you? Do you, like, if you care, come with me to the extended, okay? Or if you're curious, then we'll go over to the extended. They're going to reach out to you. What are they going to say? Okay. I want to know what's going to happen. Like, what's going to happen next? I want to know if they would have learned a lesson, if they would continue the same kind of behavior, because I do feel like, they have really learned something here. Because like I just see them in a lot of regret, and I see them even talking to their family, and the family is on board. Like, you should reach out to the ex, you should break up with this person. Like, it's almost like the family is encouraging them to try again with you, or to you know what I mean, to step it up, to get you back, to work towards getting you back. The ex's family is trying very hard to push them to try to set things right with you. Okay. So we're going to figure out what's going on with all of that, their thoughts and feelings and all their energy towards you and what's going on there, and what the plan is, okay? Because I feel like, again, the family is very much involved. This was a hella specific reading for somebody. I don't know if it's yours or not, but let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know in the comments. I'm sending you so much love. Seriously, thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy exchange. Thank you so much, okay? Oh, the winner of the reading for the extent, okay, the winner, why can't I talk? I can't get my words right. The winner was HZ, okay? Your initials are HZ, okay? HZ. You were the winner chicken dinner. I already reached out to you via email. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for your energy exchange. And the way to enter for a free reading here with me is by purchasing the extended and joining us over there. Yeah, and that's, you get an entry each time you join us for an extended in the month of September. You will gain an entry into a draw for a free reading with me, and that is drawn at the beginning of October. Oh, finally, I said something that came out. So HZ, congratulations. Thank you so very much. Yes, and I am looking forward to the next ones. Oh, the extended link is in the description box below and pinned to the top of the comments. Again, thank you. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here and try to figure out what else is going on with this situation. It is quite interesting. It did feel like a gossip read, not gonna lie. But I'm sending you so much love. Thank you very much. And if you like my vibe and you haven't joined our tribe yet, it is really easy to do so, and we would love to have you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, okay? And I will be back with more readings. I will be also working on mid-month zodiac readings as well. We're gonna try and see how this works with the zodiacs. And yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go here. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.